care or don't care, CMR cheats on wife?
That you care?
That they care about. It seemed like this is the story while we were in Trinidad that had Jamaica enthralled.
Listen, I went on TikTok one day and the first thing me say CMR cheap on Chrissy. I'm like, this step on my FYP, this step on my For You page. What's happening?
We're making a call.
Oh, you making a call?
We're making a call.
Oh, shit.
We're calling CMR to find. That's all I go on. Let me tell the people. I was while we were in Trinidad. I was to do halabalo.
Call, go on, make this setup. Look,
I just want do the setup and then
say if I put in now.
Okay, I want it to do the setup and then set up the car. So yo, we're in Trinidad and I want to see this are going, right? I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Like CMR step out on your wife. You see me? Allegedly. Because to we there we go. Thank you for that.
When I say, yo, why make you say?
To we.
Rest is like, who are you? Who are you?
To we. He's like, oh, there we go again. There we go.
This guy.
Alright, yeah. Okay. So alright, put it back on. We're good. So to we is like, yo, what's going on? Is he mean cheat on your wife with some girl? And then we see some music a push. Add it for me, I'm giving the context. We see some music a push. I was like, the more of the scandal being played out in the public, and more music me see a push. Me have CMR on my WhatsApp, I'm seeing him push music.
Yeah.
So to me now, with my cynical brain, I'm like, all right. Is that trap? It look like a trap.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, him look like him I do this to push the music. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong in thinking that.
Yeah. Am I wrong for thinking that? Like I have the case.
Oh.
Because that's what it look like to me. Like this is something.
You must know how to take it.
This is something that is being used. This is something that is being used to push his music. It would be kind of sad.
That have to reach them level there.
Yeah, because our going to have broader implications on the family and kids and all them things.
The thing is, why would you play with your family like that?
That's the thing, you know what I mean? So
like,
I hope it's not that.
It's not. I guess I can understand why you fall back on the prank. The prank excuse, like even with Spice, because I think he was right in the time of Spice with the pregnancy, and she's like, it was a prank.
Him
or
took
whatever,
that news right away from her.
Yeah, and then it's like, I say, but why would you? Hold on, let me call. Oh fuck. Why would you play with your family like that? Like your family is so sacred. Like to even pretend.
Exactly. That's embarrassing.
For you and you as the.
It worked with the shades, didn't it? That's how it
You as the wife. I mean, you would never go along with that. Like you and some, I know couples do them prank on them something there, but like to play that far with the prank about cheating,
boy,
that's crazy.
You have to question people, how people think.
Audience member, what you showing us? That's her? Who him send the voice note to? I really don't know the story. It's like I just know bits and pieces.
Shani?
So it's like him send a voice note like with a dub. The man send a dub to this girl. him mention the name. I look so.
Yeah.
We see Brando said something on him page about like the amount of dub that you take possibly could have do as cartel. Make money. Brando, you ain't shit for that. You know what I mean? For saying that. You know what I mean?
Good.
But yeah, that's how we know. And it looked like, to me, it just looked like him a push music. To me. But
business as usual, because them still a post content on them page.
She is, he is.
And I think why not? Like if all eyes are on you at this point, push your
Everybody
music.
got tune in.
Push your music.
Let's see what go on. Maybe
even Chrissy a push her new makeup palette.
Well, I wouldn't expect her to ease off of the brakes on you, just because of this. Like she have her business to push. But like him, who him seemingly try win her back, but you still a push music, it just came off as jarring to me. I don't know if it was the same with everybody else. But enough talking. We'll talk to CMR and find out what the fuck is going on.
One video, a picture of herself with the kids. Like just like she never really make she never did allude to the situation any at all. So, it's just like whatever.
See if we can get you. We're not here to ring Jervis, it ring. I can't put it on speaker. I suppose I hear through the speaker there.
My bad.
Come on, answer. The people want to hear this.
Why?
Man, not answer star. Alright, I ring now. I see ringing. That should be the waiting ringtone.
Oh gosh.
You know, see.
Are you seeing the call?
Oh, there we go. Oh, CMR. CMR, we're not hearing nothing yet, so hold on. CMR. Yeah, here we turn up that Jervis. Can't get me to more volume on that?
My phone won't turn up?
No, Jervis, so I want to turn up the system. Alright, this buck. CMR.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Okay, there we go. Success! Success. CMR, what go on? It's Naro from the Fix Podcast, here with Ari and Javi.
Hi.
And our studio audience member.
How could you? How could you do this, CMR? How could you?
Listen, it's just my kind artist and I may not get trapped in our situation. But you don't start recording yet?
Yes, we are recording. No, this is being recorded.
No.
Well, I can't say nothing on that yet.
Okay. You want to give me professional. Yo, let me tell you how
So
bougie.
wait, let's start. We're going to start recording now.
Ah, we're recording now. But me still going to load him up. Let me tell you how bougie that brother I get, alright? Usually can't call CMR just talk about anything.
Yeah.
You see me and say, yo, you see me, what go on? So I call the man today and say, yo, what go on? You good? I probably want to call you later. You see me? This isn't as random as it may seem. You see me? A little preempting going on. You see me?
Yeah.
I say, what go on? We can't call about that thing later because we don't really know what go on. I want to find out.
Yeah, I want to know.
The man says, talk to my PR. I said, bumble.
Thing official.
The man said, talk to your PR. I said, oh.
Yeah.
Can't talk to my friend CMR again like that. All right,
Gotta
cool.
get vetting.
All right, little vetting off go on. All right, cool. You good though, my friend?
Well, good, man, but boy, it reached a level where I'm afraid because I'm an expresser and I'm known to express myself, but you see, because it's not just CMR, the brand alone, it's the entire family, so I don't want to say anything that will affect not just me, but the brand, kind of family. And since it is so of a delicate situation, it also personal. I don't want to hurt my wife personally at home. You know, when I come off on the internet, I really get put out. You understand me? So because of that, I feel like I just do that 1 year, right? But if I'm alone, man, I just doing it as it is, man.
All right, so CMR, I have to ask. I have to ask.
First question.
Is this a prank?
Is this real? Are you just doing this to promote your music?
Well, I've seen that circulated in the atmosphere. And, you know, to be honest, I would have really glad say it is a prank. But to be honest, no, it's not. You know, it's just that it reached a point where when I spoke with my lady at home, my wife, some of the things that I did to her was some of the situation is public, you know, so why not publicly fix it? And then I see a lot of people putting out the narrative that is not true, furthest from the truth. And they're capitalizing from it, they're monetizing their lies and and putting out their side. So I'm saying to myself, I am an artist and every artist do the same, you know. Beyonce, the same when him get shot, Quavo just did it with him nephew. So I'm saying if I'm an artist now and I want to express myself publicly, I've done it many times with multiple songs. I released an album called Not Perfect for my wife.
Yeah.
So this is nothing new. So it's just that the timing of what's going on, it might seem that way, but I just believe a lot of people who say it's a prank probably just they're just finding another way to say, hey, we'll do that way, and they never cramp them, people still love them. So let's paint them as a fraud.
Yeah, because to be honest, CMR, I'm like, why would you play with your marriage in that sort of way, such a frivolous way? Yeah. I understand that you've made a mistake, whatever, that's fine. But to say it is a prank, just like that,
or it is a publicity stunt.
Mm-hmm. Like, why would you play with your family that way? So in this regard, now I can understand.
Right.
And, I kind of respect that this is something that you and Chrissy now need to work out. So are you guys working it out?
To be honest, we started in therapy, and it kind of sticky. Like even yesterday, the entire day yesterday, she was really upset, and I feel so bad to the point where I don't even know what to say to her sometimes, because I know that I don't even know what's going on in her head, but she was, not in her best state. And then today,
hide all the knives, CMR. Hide all the knives.
But yeah, I hide everything, man, to be honest.
Wait, are you still at home? I cannot believe that you're still at home.
So well,
go rent a room.
No, because if I do that, a lot of people, if I go rent somewhere else, how am I gonna get the time or the chance to fix things with her? When I come to pick up the kids to take them to it. So we have 5 bedrooms in that house.
That's what I was going to say. Must have big house so you can use a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And look at it this way, CMR. It's less time to send other people messages.
Yeah. That is true. But Ari, but on a real level though.
Yeah.
But when I'm able to speak on it like I truly can, I'll give you the story. But it's just one of those situations where me just know say I should have known better. You understand?
Yeah.
And I didn't follow, because to be honest, if I include my wife in the situation, I wouldn't have been in this situation. If it makes sense to you,
Yeah, it makes sense.
So,
all right, as you say, like, there will be a time where you can talk a bit more openly on this. I we know said like this is a very delicate situation. So I just want to know how it affects business going forward, because we do have a family business.
How is it affecting the children?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
I'm trying to stay away from that.
No,
honestly,
but I mean, are they aware? I mean, I'm not asking you to tell us but I just want to know: are they aware? Are they them know? Say, well, mommy and daddy not agree right now. Like that's just what I. Like, if they're aware, and how are they taking this?
For the kids, the smaller ones, based on observation, I don't see them, aware of a situation, or it's not present in their actions. The bigger one, my oldest, I spoke with her, and what she had said to me gave me some form of assurance. Like, she was like, the best thing is you being in the house.
Exactly. I was going to say
then
that.
I'm happy too. And she said, I know that some of the times people tend to be very mean, and I've learned to understand that because we're in the public. And she's very smart. So she said, no, man, once you're happy, the only thing can get me upset is just you and mommy not being in the house at a time, So
right.
We're good.
The separation.
Because the thing is that if this is a publicity stunt, and it's being played off as real, it also affects them, because probably them go to school,
exactly.
School and say, oh, this and that, and your father do this and rare. So that's why I appreciate if this is a publicity stunt, bro. I said, Jano,
no,
not well thought.
If this was a stunt, it would have been the greatest of all time. To be honest, to get everybody involved, everybody cooperating, everybody perfect acting skills, everybody just Remember, I tried to tell the public it was a prank, one of the biggest mistakes I made. And if it was, then he would have done from there, So just one of them. But for the most part, I'm scared to even continue the whole topic in itself because, you know, people like to run with the topic different ways. And a lot of people get to express themselves negatively towards.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
listen, CMR, are you? I'm sure you're on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing, I'm not really on TikTok like that, and I went on it the other day, and literally, you guys were the first thing that popped up on my TikTok.
It was everywhere.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Jaja.
Yeah, and I've seen, you know, but what's the greatest thing is some of the opinions shared are, it is not from a place where I see when I say, oh, that person have such credible standard, share the opinion and say, so it doesn't really affect me so much. And then the constructive criticism that I get, then I know that this is from a place where CMR will disappoint. But then you have some other people them don't know if them just like them glad to reflect their pain on me because maybe their boyfriend been through it before, them been through it with their significant other before. So there was like, yeah man, the man where them say are the ideal man. Him fuck up, so yeah man a dog, But it's one of them things where I think it's a learning process, and it also it brings us to counseling, because I never used to believe in counseling.
Right.
You better believe in it now, brother.
Yeah. We thought that we were at the best of place until we start doing the counseling. We realize that we learn to appreciate each other so much more for the simplest set of things that we took for granted. And I'm happy that we're able to discover that part of it. Like I'm starting to be like, yeah, if you do this and she have to do this, it's important. Because if she never do it, who would I really do it? Or if he didn't do this, who's gonna do it? So I kind of feel like we're at a place where we're getting tighter, we're getting even stronger ×3.
Right.
And it's not right there yet fully, because I know that the public humiliation is one of the biggest part of it as well.
Yeah.
And I really feel for my wife on that part there. And even sometimes I don't even know the words to say to her when she go, like I was telling you yesterday how she feel.
Right.
I don't even know the words to say to her when it comes to that part. But the public humiliation is just, and people still are going to tear me down. People still are going to rip me apart.
Them been a doser, brother.
Yeah, I have to just accept that till we can move past it and just know, say, what you do forward, I got to determine the future.
So let's talk about that. And it's good to hear, say, things are work on and things. So even the song to Chrissy, like how long did it take you to come up with that?
All right, really and truly, I wrote like 5 songs. Because I'm a person where I express, at the time, when it's fresh, I can't talk to my wife about it because I know how she is when things just happen. I have to make she cool down, So, at the time when I get her cool down time, I link, producer when I normally work with her, my voice myself. I wrote a few songs and I send it to one of the songs. The song was just produced by Chamber at Silverbird Records. I sent songs to him before, and we sent to Sponge Music and say, listen to this, and then I said, dog, I understand the lyrics, but the situation, the pain not in it. And then we have some other people as a CMR know another time to even write the song. Because I wrote a song where it really never released that one day. As the day go by, I realized that then what you did a thing. It was a collaboration, And me I say, given that you do certain things, this song wouldn't even help you. So the final one was, Chamba said to me, say, just find something with express yourself, like you then talk to her in person, but deliver the pain in the microphone. Pretend like a she you talk to, and you will find the right song. And I did that, and I've always expressed myself to my wife singing. So it's just one of them things.
What was her reaction to it? She told you how she felt about it?
She said make it break her down when she listen to it. She break her down, and she said she don't know if she ever listen to it every day, but some day she will go through it because she knows it's to her. Yeah. But the mere fact say she know where it come from, it very deep and emotional same way. But that's what I wanted to tell you sorry publicly, like I humiliated you publicly, and I do things privately too. You know, even though we're a vlogger, some things I do to try to fix a relationship. I don't put it in the public eyes. You know? So I just some of them things. But music is an expression of art for me, and I did have to do that. I don't know.
I was asking you earlier about the family brand because you guys together have a family brand. So how this affect like brands, like brand deal going forward as the Carter family?
To be honest, not so much, because we still have the deals we have with the companies over here. Where Chrissy have one with Miss Birdie, and it's still going on. So it is not. It do make us have to have a meeting with these companies and explain to them what was going on.
Wow.
You understand me? And when we do that, they you know that things happen. You know, it's just that we have to make sure so we be a professional and we deal with the situation where we don't make these companies look, you know, bad because we're representing them as well.
Mm-hmm. True.
You know, so. But as for the ones over here, it's very easy. You know, they have a time frame when some of them to deliver. So, for example, we have the next one we're supposed to deliver like a month and a half time. So by the time that, you know, a 90 that gone again. So it's one of those things. But it do put a damp in some way, because I've lost a deal.
For real?
Wow.
Yeah, I lost one, but I do understand.
You are at liberty to say which deal is it?
No, I don't want to say it.
Okay, cool.
Because maybe I get back. Maybe I get it back after everything.
So wait, it's directly because of this whole situation?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Just have to watch who you send voice notes to, bro.
I didn't know the magnitude until it really transpired.
Yeah.
You know? And I've learned so much through this situation. You know, I've learned just business aspect of it. I've learned, and that is why I acquire a PR as well, because I was told that you need to angle this certain way, you know. So,
yeah.
How she was introduced, or how she introduced herself to me was crisis manager.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Man.
She was at this reach. But tell people about your upcoming projects though. Ever forward.
Yeah. So the two songs I push currently is one from Sponge Music and the Forgive Me Rhythm, titled Not a Failure. That one released 2 weeks ago, and it's going on pretty well so far in terms of your YouTube numbers, you know. And then this situation kind of helped it too. Jesus. And then the other one is
you see why people think says a stunt, CMR?
No, CMR.
Yeah.
Mega
You're
says
sounding like an opportunist now.
Mega says something, and it's so weird because I'm like, I mean, I appreciate that, you know, especially the song for Chrissy.
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate you doing that because it's like it's an ode and an apology to her.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you're in the process of really trying to repair things and you're saying this is serious, you've lost these, it's like your family's in crisis right now. Like, why not focus on that instead of focusing on pushing music?
That's my thing.
Because you see, that's a good question, you know. And all right, remember I said earlier, and a lot of people, whatever I do, they have something to say about it. And some people capitalizing from the situation. And my situation. So if I'm fixing my situation, is there a crime for me to capitalize from it also? Not that I'm trying to capitalize from it, you know, but looking at it from...
It's like, yes, it just so happened to.
Yes. Because at the end of the day, Nara, you can't say, CMR, you're not sorry. That is for my wife to decide, you know? And I truly express myself musically as well, just like writing a letter or reason with my friend on the corner and say, yo, this is what me I got you. Because as much as the situation blow up like this, it affect me severely too. Like me, sometimes personally, I'm just there in my car I'm just sit back and watch everything unfold, and then I'm being, judged for this one situation. And
you cry a couple times, CMR.
You see, certain things me not gonna speak on here.
Just say yes, no, so we can put your face for a thumbnail with a tear on it.
Oh no, me not say yes. Ask Chrissy when you interview her, or not ask her. She know what to say. But on a real note though, I feel like I feel emotionally wrecked as well, and I feel like me too smart to never forget myself in a situation where me have to explain, me have to have people judge if me really sincere or not.
Yeah.
And
I guess that's the price. That's a part of the price I have to pay for, being a public figure and, the family life in the public and are just apartheid.
Yeah. But the thing is that gets me the most is that I've done so much great, so much good just for people, for everybody in general, for you not to remember these things and have short-term memory. Jamaicans have short-term memory, realize real quick, because they want to remember what they want. But as I said, I understand where it come from. I understand, I put myself in this situation where I'm being judged by the public.
I just have to take the beat and CMR. Just have to take it.
I have to act it. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how I have to do. But at the end of the day, the real supporters are gonna know, and they're gonna see that what CMR really step away from this, and this is how he present himself now from what happened then. And that's why I said earlier, is not what happened now, because it don't happen. It's how you move forward.
Yeah. Well, that being said, CMR, wish you all the best moving forward. Hope that things patch up.
Yeah, because when you can't talk about it, I have a whole bunch of questions.
But they are bite my lip. Don't ask that.
Yeah. The PR said, don't ask that.
Because I'm like, CMR, you for really make one girl.
Anyways. CMR, we wish you the best. As we said, we'll talk about it when the time is right in further detail and things. But on a personal and serious level, just hope that things patch up. You see me, and that things can get punched up.
The good thing is too that you're still in the home and around the kids.
Yes.
My opposite.
And that seem to work on things. And it seem like try to work on
plus
things.
Plus the counseling sessions.
I actually disagree with that method though. But we'll talk about it after. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I'm happy day in the house now, because remember, with everything, I'm still a father.
Exactly.
But you know why?
I'm still...
You know why I disagree with it? I don't really like that. I feel like if you are the person that aggrieves somebody, especially if she asks you to stay in the house, that's different. But I think that is like you have to allow the person to feel their emotions without you. So don't be like, well, I have to be in the house because I need to work on it. Like, you're the aggrieved party. You wait until the person who is aggrieved. Exactly. So you're constantly in her space. She not get a time for calm down. She not get a time for calm down. She not get a chance for.
No, also, when I tell my friends, if CMR was my friend, but I say CMR, don't make nobody else in her ears.
Okay.
And you in her ears, make she see you're sorry.
And you know say the ding them are there on for real. Yeah, them out.
And you gotta have that one friend that will say, me nah make no boy do me this, you mad.
Yeah, and she usually ugly too.
Shut up.
But I understand what you say, and to be honest, me don't anytime I see she in her zone.
Still the audience member put on there.
Yeah.
Yo, big up yourself though, CMR.
Okay.
Big up yourself, you know what I mean? As I say, wish you all the best.
Sending love to your family, you for real.
Indeed, so.
Yeah, man.
All right. Big up yourself, my bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, so that was CMR disgraced husband.
Shut up!
Slash vlogger.
Can you not use that, you piece of shit?
Yo, big up CMR. I know say I love man, you know what I mean? As I say, we just have to check in for
I don't like that. Like if somebody if you're the aggrieved person, like don't be in my space. I need some time.
I'm sure
like,
constantly.
I'm going to be angry as fuck. I'm going to kill
as
you.
again, there is the child
I
element.
definitely agree with you, Ari. Like you need
That's the relationship element, but there's the child element. Young children.
But then that's what I'm saying. You can come over and it's like you just speak to me and say, all right, I just want time with the kids.
But then
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna hang out with my friends. You come over the house. You and the kids spend time together. If she have family over there, then she can go sleep with her, stay with her family for a while. But like at least maybe not take the kids out of the space. So one parent come in, one parent come out. That's just me personally.
But then
because I wouldn't want to see your face all the time. Like I would plot
definitely
to kill you.
agree.
That lovely
that
show.
Terrible piece of shit show.
That piece of shit show.
I don't watch it, but
no, truly. But it's just a case like I can't see you. I don't want to be around you. I'm gonna be angry.
Agree.
There should be some time to argue.
Me the angry if I see you all the while.
Exactly.
Like it just like constantly remind me. However, they got 4 kids? 4?
I've lost count how much.
They have a lot of kids. And I guess
picnic.
you don't really want, especially the younger ones, for like pick up that something is wrong, something off, and then I constantly ask the questions, what's wrong, what's going on? So if you can be around,
talk to the bigger one too, so
and I find that the older you get, like especially if you're mature, you will be able to function in a space and condition your mind for say, yo, me and you not depend on nothing. But as a team, like as a family, mommy, daddy, we can work. So, we can vex with you, we can have our thing and we're off. But when it comes on to the kids, we're going to get what needs to be done. Fair. So, if it's a house where him have a downstairs space and me upstairs, then fine. I'm not cook for you.
Come on.
You should know what.
Come on, I have to survive. Come on. Don't cut off the cooking line. Come on. That's a fucking job. But cook, man. Come on.
No, I'm not cook for you.
I'm not cook for your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I do deliberately. If I realize food left over, I throw it away.
I'll go and know that I think about it. Don't cook.
Exactly.
For somebody like Jobs, I'm not trusting it. I have to stand up over here the whole time and see where you're cooking. Yeah. So.
Too much innocent killing a one. Real get a youth, them a suffer so hard. When me say put down the gun, put down the knife. Better way for living these times of life. Too much innocent killing a one. Real get a youth, them a suffer so hard.
Broke man, mama curry, who the fuck ya pick up now you broke down sunny. You can't bed me in a it's not in a China. Me a bad girl, so me you can't style up. Only can't spend some time if you kind up. Run the dollars, run the check, make it pile up.
The thing large, black cheap, and on the SIM card. Lift a skirt, me see the pink jaws. Girl I listen anytime the king talk. The thing man a mint ball, girl I lick the king balls. The thing
I got on time, bar me mind. Now watch no face when me fall behind, cause I got on time. You don't rush the thing, fall back in a line, cause I got on time. Gone days me had a 9, them say me